When do I plant? 3, you want to hand these around? Okay, guys, it's important to know when to plant what, okay? If
You have to
I don't know
share.
that we have this many.
They're about 35, so.
You have 35, okay. If you're married, take one.
And we will post these on Facebook for you too.
Okay, this is,
so
the
give
first
me one.
things that you can plant in the early spring are between March 15th and May 1st. And there's a whole list of them here of things that you can plant early. And this is called in Group A, this is a hardy group, okay? And Group B is your semi-hardy, and you see you're only starting, what, 5 days difference here? And then your tender, you're very tender, and then special plants as well. And I'm gonna give you, there are things that you can plant for fall harvest. Yes.
Does this mean plants that have already sprouted?
Seeds.
Or is it seeds or?
Well, some, like peas, you're gonna plant seeds. If you go to Cook's, and I love Cook's, okay? If you go to Cook's and buy the ones little 4-packs of peas, you're paying too much.
Yeah.
You really are. But, tell what the hardy ones, you know. Okay, the hardy ones are, and it's on the list here, artichoke, kohlrabi, asparagus, onions, rhubarb, broccoli, peas, spinach, cabbage, radish, and turnips. Most people who want a garden think, I'm gonna do, what is the most?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, exactly. Guess where tomatoes are in all of those?
D.
You were correct.
Really?
Tomatoes, you do not plant till then, unless you have a way of protecting them. Yes, wall of waters will help you, yes. And
What?
wall of water. It's, she's telling you what.
Well, other people might want to know.
Those cone things.
Those cone things that they fill the sides with water,
Oh,
you put
yeah.
the plant in.
Little green membrane.
Yes, yes.
And the water stays warm from the sun.
And when we talk about special plants for fall harvest, you need to get on a website and see, you're planting them, some of them from seed in May, June, and July. So don't try planting them in September and think you're gonna get weeds, or it's too late. So some things that you want as a fall harvest, you're going to be planting in May, June, or July. So you need to do a little research on those. So you'll know which ones they are. So this is the one that everybody wants, because this is where the tomatoes and the peppers and the cucumbers and the squash.
Corn? Corn?
And beet and everything goes right here. And that's what most people think. So if you plant it too early, you're gonna have to protect it. And wall of water does work for the tomatoes. It will work for, melons. My son lives down in Cedar, and he does 30-pound watermelons, and nobody, and the reason is he gets them started. He starts them about May 20th. He goes and buys a plant and puts wall of water around them, and that's how he pulls it off. So you can pull it off, but
I just have a comment. When we plant our tomatoes, and every so often you'll get a late frost, and you're going, oh, what am I gonna do? I've got all these tomatoes out. I remember years ago that I had, I don't know how many tomatoes out, and the frost came, and I thought, oh no, they're already that big, and I thought, what am I gonna do? And I just left them. They froze out the limbs, the branches, what are they called?
Leaves?
Leaves, thank you, stems, leaves. And I left them because the base of the plant still looked alive. It was the best tomatoes I'd ever had that year. That tomato said, oh, okay, and then just kept going. So don't pull your plant out if you happen to have a frost. Let it stay there if it's not completely brown and you
yeah,
know
and I
it's
think
dead.
it's gonna depend on the variety, because I tried that a couple of years ago when I got one. Did good, and then got one tomato on it. I was like, fine.
Okay, forget that comment.
So looking for variety.
Over
Yeah,
here.
and well, corn, there you go. I was gonna say, it doesn't say on here where to put corn in. And how do you keep the raccoons out of it?
Corn,
My goodness, they ate my whole crop.
I have had to quit.
Guns
doing
work really
corn
good.
Because there's actually a field of corn behind me that is for the cows, it's field corn. They get mine first, take out the whole batch, and then they go for the field corn 2 days later. But, we always plant, for us, we plant May 6th.